I published my last video about The Sims 4 eco lifestyle, I had a lot of people asking in the comments about Paralives and what my thoughts were on the game. Now, I don't normally cover things like this. I don't cover speculation, I don't cover leaks, and I don't normally cover games that aren't in at least pre-alpha stages. Let's do a little introduction. Hello, I'm Gigi. I've been playing The Sims since January 2013. Yes, I did just go look that up. It doesn't feel like it's been that long. I've put probably 10,000 plus hours into The Sims 3 and probably 3,000 to 5,000 in The Sims 4. If you want someone who knows their stuff and has dug deeper into the games than probably most people, you've come to the right place. Let's get started with the Paralives videos. Now, I'm going to be going oldest to newest, and we are going to see how they progress and what features this game has to offer. First up is the video about windows and curtains, and I know free placing windows is coming to The Sims 4. I wonder where they got that idea from. I also like that you can stretch the window however big or however small you want it. I don't build a lot in The Sims 4 just because I find it rather frustrating and restrictive. Windows are always a sticking point, and roofs with me. I just can't seem to find windows I like that go together, that are the right size. So this is really, really neat. I also like that you can expand the curtains however far you want to. If you don't want to have a whole bunch of curtains lined up, you can just pull it apart and make it bigger. I also noticed in the little bar there that there might be different end caps that you can decide which ones you want. I like that. I like customization. I like having the freedom to do and place and stretch and make whatever I want and let my imagination run wild. Next up is curved walls and split levels. And I have to say, this is kind of fascinating to watch. I think my jaw kind of fell open at one point when it was just drag and do whatever you want. It's sort of like the ease of use of The Sims 4 CAS is coming to building and Paralives, where you can drag things up, drag things down, make your room look however you want it to look. I really like how things snap into place also. And yes, I know this is a concept video, but for me, there needs to be more flexibility when you build. In The Sims 4, it's like, nope, can't put it there, find another spot. With the stairs in particular, it would be very nice if the game knew how much space from point A to point B and would decide how many stairs you needed instead of saying, nope, don't like this, can't place stairs here, try somewhere else. I don't think anybody's gonna say that they wouldn't want flexibility when they play. The curved walls and the different positioned walls are very nice, but they're not for me. I am a very functional builder. I don't want weird gimmicky things going on in my builds, and that's okay. Everybody builds different. But I know a lot of people are going to use those walls and make fantastic things with them. Next is creating and editing lots, and oh my goodness, thank you for the freedom. I have absolutely hated that we can't have our own shaped lots in The Sims 4. We can't place any. We have to deal with what the developers have given us, and they really haven't given us enough of anything in the teeny tiny worlds we've been getting lately. I also don't like The Sims 3 way of placing lots because there was a lot of unroutable things, and you would find the perfect space for your big lot and the game would be like, nope, sorry, can't place it here. So having the flexibility and freedom to build your neighborhoods however you want them to look is fantastic. Resize, stack, and flip objects is the next video, and wow, the absolute freedom you have to place things how you want them is what I think a lot of builders in The Sims want. I've seen recently people putting microwaves in cabinets and trying to figure out how they can make the microwave still work to make it look like it's an in-wall or in-cabinet microwave, and people have been doing this forever. Ever since the game got move objects on, people have been combining things to make them look nicer and give them more options when they design houses. If Paralives launches with these kind of features, they are going to flip the building community on their head and allow a lot of people who don't find building that rewarding in The Sims 4 to maybe start building their own houses and enjoying building in Paralives. Next is customizable beds, and the customization just keeps going on and on and on to basically everything. And I like that you can expand the bed and make it like a king size bed, or contract the bed and make it a single bed. It gives you freedom, so much freedom to build and play how you want. You don't have to settle for a bed that you don't like because that's the only one you can get in said room. I'm gonna cover Halloween, Choose Your Side, and the Cemetery very briefly because they don't show a lot. They're kind of holiday gimmicky or joke videos. So what did I get from those videos? Well, from Halloween, we can see how seasons might affect the game with the leaves falling and the wind blowing. From the cemetery video, we can see a little bit of customization on being able to write things on certain items. We also get to see what rain and storms might look like in the game. Choose Your Side might be a little bit of a joke video, but it gives us a sneak peek at a lot of customization that we didn't know even existed. If we can turn things around, flip things upside down, and use things in unique and interesting ways, that would make a lot of people happy. Next is color wheel, window seats, and kitchen customization, and there is a lot to unpack here. So let's start with the first thing that made me excited was the hardware, that you can change out the hardware, the front of the cabinets. That is really nice. Customization is something that I think every person would absolutely love. To have the same cabinets as everybody else, but be able to make them, shape them into something different. I really love that there's a color wheel. I love that there are patterns. I've been told a lot that asking for the color wheel and patterns to come to The Sims 4 is impossible, that it would cause too much lag, that it would be too problematic, and this just shows that you can do it in a way and still give people what they want. I also like that they give you the choice of how big or how small you want to have your cabinet. It's all about what you want and not what the developers want. They want to give you the option to make whatever you want. I'm going to cover the videos Happy Holidays, color wheel for clothes and accessories, and hair color very quickly, rapid fire style, because there's a lot here to cover, but a lot of it we've already seen. We've seen the color wheel and the pattern selectors in the kitchen video, but I like seeing that we can cover the hair with a bunch of different colors if we like, that we can have patterns and different colors on our clothes and not just the colors and patterns a developer thought about and didn't realize didn't match anything else in the catalog. We also got to see what Christmas might look like with a tree and presents in every size that you could possibly want and writing your little pair of folks' names on their Christmas stockings, which was adorable and was something I didn't know that I actually really wanted. All of this customization was really nice to see. Next up is Maggie's Loft, and this is really what I was thinking the game should look like. This blew me away because it was good to see all the individual features and stuff, but to see everything together in a working loft gave me the scope of just how much everything can be customized, how it can be placed. You have stuff draping on the wall, you have stuff sitting to the side, you have plants coming down a column. This is truly the freedom that a lot of Sims players crave. Hearing the lights flicker and the refrigerator hum is something we are sorely lacking in The Sims 4. The game is just too quiet. And then you go back and you play The Sims 2 and they have the faucets dripping and the coffee maker makes noise and you don't realize you miss it until you find it in a competitor's video. I really love those sound effects. It gave the world depth that you were actually playing in someone's house and not a little dollhouse that had nothing going on in it. To see all the features in one room working together is just mind-boggling. Everything looks good. The bookshelves don't look like they've been copied a bunch of times. They look different, like a real person's bookcase would look. I guess I really have been missing the little details, the customization, the realism, the freedom of being able to make something that is wholly mine. And finally, we have Meet Maggie. And I have to say, I really like the way that they have done Paramaker. The overall look and feel is really nice. I do have some qualms though, especially about the height slider, and it looks like they applied the sliding height for furniture to Maggie, and that for me is a little bit of an odd choice. I get it, there are time frames and things in the background, and this is just a could-be trailer. This is what the game could look like when it's finished, not necessarily a representative of the final product. Do I like what I see? Yes, very much so. The last two videos, Maggie's Loft and Meet Maggie, were very well put together. But again, I am not someone who lets my hype and my excitement go too high and override the very factual, oftentimes cynical part of my brain. I've been part of the gaming community for many, many years, and I have seen a lot of things. I have backed a lot of games on Kickstarter that never came to fruition. This is just a concept, a mock-up, a trailer to make people excited. It is not representative of the final game. There is no guarantee that this game is ever going to come out, and this is not me trying to rain on anyone's parade. This is just me telling people to be careful, to adjust their expectations, to wait and see, and not get caught up in the hype to later be disappointed. I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. I sure enjoyed looking over all of the information about Paralives, and I will see you guys in the next video.